Good morning, you guys. Today I'm taking you along with me on a productive day in my life. It is currently 6:12, but I have been up since around 5:15 in the morning. Since it is so early in the morning, I already cracked open an energy drink. I love sipping on one of these as I drive to the gym because by the time I get there, it's already kicking in because it does take a few minutes for the energy to actually hit you. But before I drink anything else, I always drink some water, and I actually got this new Lululemon black and gold water bottle, and I wanted to show you guys because it is absolutely adorable. Like, let's give a moment for the water bottle. It's so cute. But yeah, I always drink water first thing in the morning because it's so important to hydrate on an empty stomach. It just kickstarts your digestion, gets everything moving, and is a good start to the day. We do have a couple things to get done today, starting off with the gym, so let's get right into today's video. I am so sweaty and so gross now. I always prefer getting my workout done first thing in the morning. That way I know that it'll actually get done. I usually tend to make no excuses. I just really get up, put on my clothes. Well, get up, get ready, brush my teeth, put on my clothes, and then I'm literally out the door and on my way to the gym. And usually without fail, I don't skip a workout. Some days are easier than others. Not every single day is weightlifting and a full workout. Some days I just go to the gym and walk on an incline, or like today, I'll do weights and walk on an incline. But anyways, I hate feeling sweaty. I hate feeling gross and icky. So let's head home and let's take a shower and get ready for the day. I definitely have a lot of videos up on my channel all about productivity, mindset, and motivation, so I thought that this would be very fitting to talk about as I got ready. And I feel like getting more disciplined all starts with changing your mindset. I feel like especially for 2025, I've been really trying to change my mindset personally. What I've actually seen a lot of other people do is they'll write really positive phrases or affirmations on post-it notes and then put it anywhere that they'll constantly pass by. So their mirror in their bathroom, or their mirror in their bedroom, or maybe in their car somewhere, just someplace that they'll see it every single day and they can remind themselves on how to stay positive and how to stay focused. I know this probably sounds a little bit easier said than done, but I feel like changing your mindset really starts with putting in the repetitions every single day and switching to starting to have a more positive mindset rather than a more negative one. I feel like the more that you actively try to change your mindset, the easier it will become to actually start to believe it and have it actually shape your reality. Because I swear the way that you talk to yourself and the way that you think really make the biggest difference in your life. And I feel like the best way to actually believe in the affirmations that you're telling yourself is on the days that you don't want to do stuff, get up and actually do them, because then you're proving to yourself that you are the type of person who is all of those affirmations and who can do hard things. And I swear from that moment on, it becomes even easier to really switch your life and switch your mindset. Because if you can do it on the hardest days, then it's just gonna get easier and easier over time. Next, I want to talk about to-do lists and planners, and I actually kind of just posted a video all about this, but I do want to touch on it here as well because I do believe that they're so important. If you guys have not tried planning out your days, planning out your week, or even just drafting a to-do list for your day, I swear it is game-changing and you definitely have to try it out. I like taking Sunday as a Sunday reset and just planning out my week ahead. The night before each day, I do go over the next day's plan and make sure that I refine it to tweak anything that needs to be changed, or if there were last minute plans that I needed to add, I'll do that. So I feel like having a to-do list just gives you, once again, a set agenda on how you want your day to go. It's so much easier to set the intention that you want to have with that day, and nothing feels better than getting all those things done and just feeling so accomplished with everything that you checked off your to-do list. I personally like to plan out my days on Notion, but you need to do what works for you. So for some people, I feel like that's pen and paper. Other people, maybe it's a notes app on their phone. You really just need to to choose what's going to help you actually stay consistent with planning out your days, setting an agenda, and setting a to-do list. And you also want to make it visible. The more visible it is, the easier it is to stick to it. And next we have routines. Set good routines for yourself. I cannot stress this enough. The most successful, accomplished, organized people in the world are those that have really good routines for themselves, because they have things to look forward to and things to work towards, and they also are more organized and disciplined with their goals because of that. My tips for setting good routines is make them enjoyable and make them efficient. For example, I've trained myself to immediately wake up, make my bed, get ready, put on my workout clothes, and go to the gym. And this has made my morning more efficient, so it's easier to accomplish the goal of going to the gym and getting a workout done. And why this is so efficient is because I wake up and I know exactly what I need to do, and I just get up and go. And the enjoyable part is I wake up and I put on a little bit of makeup, I put on a cute outfit, and I get dressed for the gym. And I just love my matching sets. I love putting a little bit of effort into how I look. It just makes me feel better overall and even more excited to get a workout in. Every single morning, I just look forward to choosing a new workout set. And like you guys saw earlier, I did get a new water bottle. So once again, that just adds to the enjoyment of working out as a routine that's part of my day. So in order to make working out a habit, once again, I've made it efficient and I've made it enjoyable. And the last thing I want to mention are rest days, because obviously not every single day is going to be productive and you're not going to be at your 100%. I feel like the important part is knowing that off days are completely okay. We're not going to always have days that are just completely productive where everything's going our way. I've definitely also realized that if I force myself through a day that I'm just not feeling, more often than not, the next few days are also not the greatest. But on the days where I recognize that I need an off day, I need a rest day, and actually intentionally take that rest and time for myself, the next day I feel like I'm ready to get back to it, get back on track, and I feel even more motivated and energized to go chase after my goals and get my to-do list done. But I definitely feel like it's so important to find what works for you. Everybody's so different, so definitely find the routines and positive affirmations and the balance on days and off days that suit you and your goals. I feel like it's so important to remember that nobody is perfect and that you're just trying your best, and to give yourself grace and patience, and know that all you can do is just try your best, and that's really all that matters. So my mom ordered takeout last night and she asked me if I wanted anything, so I ended up grabbing something that I could eat today because it was already pretty late at night, so I wasn't really hungry. I'm not really picky when it comes to breakfast, but I am trying to up my protein, so that's the only thing I really focus on. I'm not really picky on like what I eat, but as long as I get my protein intake. So I ended up getting a steak and some veggies, so I'm gonna heat this up and eat this for breakfast. So here's what my breakfast looks like. I ended up taking it out of the plastic container and putting it on this little white plate. I promise you I don't eat steak like this every single morning for breakfast. Imagine eating a filet mignon every single morning for breakfast. That would be wild. But let's do a little taste test because I didn't even take a bite out of it last night. I just put it in the fridge because I knew I was gonna eat it the next day. So cheers. It's really good. It's a little more pink than I thought it was gonna be. I asked for it well done, but it's a little pink. But I'm gonna finish eating my breakfast and then we have to head out and go to UPS because I need to drop off some packages. Okay, so I'm outside of UPS and the main reason why I'm here is I have to drop off all these hair extensions that I got off of Amazon. If you guys watched my packing for New York City video, then you already know that I'm trying to get highlights for the summertime, and I'm planning on taking out my current tape-in hair extensions and switching over to clip-in hair extensions that have highlights in them. So I bought a couple and none of these really worked out the way that I wanted them to, so I have to return these. I did end up finding another one that I am planning on keeping, but I'm not gonna have that in my hair until probably around mid-June, I would say, because I still need to get these tape-ins taken out. Let's go to UPS and let's drop off these packages. Thank you so much. Have a good day. So I finished dropping off all the packages at UPS, and now I'm quickly heading over to Target because I actually need to buy more energy drinks, and I thought it'd be nice to restock for the week to make sure that I'm all set and ready to go. So I'm currently heading over there, and then after that I'm probably gonna head back home because I need to get some editing done and get ahead of this week's videos for you guys. So let's quickly head over to Target and then we'll head back home. So I love the cherry lime flavor, but also the juicy orange is so good. So I'm gonna grab a few of these. So I came to the summer beach aisle. So random. The guy was restocking the energy drinks, so I just felt kind of like awkward filming over there. So I'm gonna show you guys what I grabbed. I love the cherry lime bloom flavor, but they also came out with their most recent flavor, which is the bloom juicy orange, and this is like a sparkling orange juice. If you guys are looking to try a new energy drink, then I'd recommend this one if you're a big fan of orange juice, or if you guys just want something fun to try, then the cherry lime I think is your girl. It's really good as well. And then randomly I also got a mini watermelon just because I saw them. They looked really good and they're almost in season. So I grabbed one of those, so if I want to eat like a little snack later, I can have some watermelon. That's pretty much everything that I need to get at Target. So I'm gonna head back home because we have a lot of other things that we need to get done to keep this a productive day. Now I have to get some editing done. I actually have to edit a thumbnail for this week's video, so I'm going to work on that. And then after that, I actually have to edit next week's video, or at least get started on it, because I am traveling once again. So yeah, I have to get editing on next week's video as well because I'm traveling and I want to make sure that I'm getting at least 2 videos up for you guys every single week. I currently post every Friday and every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely subscribe if you haven't yet, because I do post weekly content for you guys. So I'm gonna get on top of that thumbnail first, and then after that I'm gonna start editing next week's video.